I'm Brian Clark, and I have the privilege and honor to be the president and CEO of New Hope for Kids. New Hope for Kids is a nonprofit located in Central Florida that provides hope, healing, and renewal for children and families who are facing the loss of a loved one or a serious illness. And we do this through two programs. We do this through our Children's Grieving Center and also our Wishes program. New Hope for Kids exists so no child facing grief or a serious illness has to do it alone. We do this by providing peer support groups for children ages 3 to 18. Also, we have a young adults group ages 19 to 25. And we also provide a professionally led adults group so the caregivers also have a place to be able to connect and have community. What makes New Hope for Kids unique is that once you're a New Hope for Kids family, you're a family for life. And we do this by offering several family events throughout the year. So both our current families and previous families have an opportunity to come together and enjoy community.
My name is Tesman Oler-Williams. I am the Director of Programming at New Hope for Kids. I run both our Center for Grieving Children, where we help children and families navigate the death of a loved one. I also run our Wishes for Kids program, where we help children here in Central Florida between the ages of 3 to 18, and we grant wishes to those who have a life-threatening illness. Grief can change the whole dynamic of a family. Whether you've lost a sibling, a parent, or a grandparent, it changes how you function. For children, they can become all of a sudden quiet and reserved, or have anger and outbursts because they're still trying to understand their emotions, let alone how to understand a grief journey when someone has died. Especially if it's someone that's close to them, they might confuse anger with really they're just hurting. So it really changes the entire way they see the world. There's a difference in what things look like for them. We believe the best support system is connection, community, and then having the ability to have the coping skills to navigate your grief journey. It is such an individual process, and so we just meet the children and families where they're at. But where I see the change is they go from, I don't know, an orientation, if I want to go to this New Hope, to in a couple sessions, they're like, when do we go back to New Hope? And it's for a couple of reasons. One, those rooms in the center is really created for them. It's their safe space to navigate their emotions. For a lot of our children, it's the first time they've met someone else who also says, I lost my mom too. Knowing you're not alone is such an important part of the grief process. People who feel they're alone tend to isolate. They tend to shut down. They tend to turn to things like addictive behaviors because they don't know how to process and cope and find the community that they need. And that's what we're offering here at New Hope. I'm always astounded when families complete their grief journey and then a couple of years later come back and they want to volunteer here, whether it's with our events or becoming grief facilitators themselves. And there's magic in the fact that for our volunteers, they can say to a child, when I was your age, I went to New Hope.
My name is Lexi, and I am a grief facilitator here at New Hope for Kids. When a child first enters the program, we welcome not only just the child, but the adult and the families. We give them a tour, as well as their first bear, so they have the opportunity to have a welcome gift. The goal is to create a warm and welcoming environment, because it can be scary at first. The support process, we have two different sides of it, right? So our goal as volunteers is not only to support the kids that come in here, but as well as provide that safety and security for the families. So with the kids, right, the way we want to support them is by continuing to utilize those reflection skills and prioritize their time here and the relationships that they build.
My personal experience is that they are very giving, that they always make sure every kid feels seen and that their feelings are valid. And they always try to understand, yeah, you can feel as many emotions as you want, and they always try to make everything feel better. Take your mind away from all the sad feelings, and that, provide them with all these activities, rooms, toys, to really make them go to a happier place. The reason I continue to give back is because I see myself in so many of these kids, and I can really just relate to them. And I can understand what they're going through. One day you can be sad, angry, happy. And honestly, I just really want to let them know that you are seen and that everything you're feeling is okay and everything will be okay.
My name is Valentina Nazar, and my title at New Hope for Kids is a sponsorship intern. What brought me to New Hope was that we came to an internship pursuit at UCF, and it just connected a lot with the fact that we give services to the kids that are going through grief, and I was myself also a child that had a similar situation. So I just thought the best thing was to come here and help them as well.
Hi, my name is Millie. I'm here at New Hope. I'm a volunteer that has been volunteering at New Hope for the past 7 years. Prior, I was a volunteer with Deloitte Consulting, and I used to lead other teams here at New Hope. This is my first time with the kids being present, and just to see all of their excitement and how much fun they're having, and which kind of aligns to their mission.
Hi, my name is Bethany.
My name is Chloe, and we are planners for Avenue Event Group, which is putting on the Goodness Gala this year for New Hope for Kids.
A little bit about the Goodness Gala is we have a variety of vendors between photography, audiovisual, catering, decor, floral. We all come together as one to help out a nonprofit, and this year's winner is New Hope for Kids.
The Goodness Gala is our way of giving back to the community, and we're so excited that New Hope for Kids is this year's recipient.
Over 90,000 children in Central Florida will have a parent or sibling die by the time they reach the age of 18. By supporting the Goodness Gala, you're helping support New Hope for Kids so we can offer these services for free and be able to provide a sense of community for these thousands and thousands of children and families that need it the most.